look, I think when men are not prepared to be as attractive women. So the only time a man is as attractive woman is when he's successful and is publicly noted.
Mm-hmm.
Because this means he's the package. And then she sees her life the way it would be. If she knows herself enough, she would know what's efficient and what's not. Right? So then now you become that attractive. Because like if we made a man, right? If we picked him out in body parts, like you picked his face, we picked his arms, his shoulders, his torso. We built the perfect man, right? We look at him. If you don't have the other qualities of being a man, you would look at that pretty dude on the couch and say, if you don't get your ugly off of my couch.
Okay, so that was 50 talking about why most men are not as attractive as most women. And in that whole entire video clip, he was right. There wasn't one thing that I disagree with. And here's why he was 100% right. Since the test of time, women are sex objects and men are success objects. It's always been that way. Guys, women want to get with a guy that can change their life. This is not high school where, you're dealing with girls, they like you just as how you are, and you could be broke with pennies in your pocket and she'll still sleep with you. That's not the way the world works when you get older. Girls want a guy that has something going for himself. So anytime when you're successful and you're doing something and people publicly know it, it helps you stand out a lot. And don't give me that, oh, well, she should just like me for who I am. That's never going to happen. The only person who's going to love you for who you are and they won't change at all, no matter how broke you are, is your moms. That's the only person who's ever going to love you unconditionally. Women are opportunists. Anytime they're dating, they're looking to see what this guy can potentially do for me and how can he benefit me in my life. That's how it's always been. So I don't want to hear no guys crying about it. It's always been that way. And the thing is, also that you guys got to keep in mind is that women are dreamers. They love fantasies. They think life is a big ass sale. So anytime when they're on IG, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever, and they're seeing some of these celebrities or public figures, streamers going on vacations, rocking jewelry, nice clothes, they're talking about their goals, it does turn them on. It does turn them on, especially gold digging chicks. But forget about gold digging chicks. Anytime when a guy is trying to strive for something that's potentially bigger than himself, it does make you look more attractive. It does help you gain a lot more respect, not only with women, but also with men. Because think about it, like if you know a guy, right, and he sits there and he talks about, I don't know, man, I'm just going to keep working this job forever, I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens next. I don't really know what to say. I just got to take it a day at a time. Even you would lose respect for that dude. And that's a man saying that. Think about it, man. How could you respect a guy who has no plan for the future? If I don't respect it, there's no way a girl is. So that's number one right off the bat. Another thing you guys got to keep in mind is that dating is a competition. It's a big ass competition. I know that you guys love, y'all try to find love and y'all try to find your queen for life and, she's just going to love you as is. And this whole world is Disney Channel, but it's not like that. The world doesn't work that way. Dating is a big ass competition. It's straight up war. It's straight up war. So anytime when you're seeing a guy who's a big time public figure, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, whatever the case may be, when girls see that you have a legit following or you're publicly known in a certain area at least, she's gonna start thinking to herself, other girls must want you. So if I get with you, I could flex on those other bitches. Yes, I'm saying it right now. Girls love to flex on females 24/7. Matter of fact, in my opinion, I think you can make an argument that most girls compete harder than most guys in relationships. I'm really starting to believe that they really just, like in dating and relationships in general, they compete a little harder. They understand that dating is much more of a competition than guys do. They really do. See, guys are the ones who are looking for love and looking for women to love them unconditionally. Girls don't think think that way. They look for the dude who's gonna change their life the fastest. That's just how they see it. And they want to get with a guy or get with a man, whether it's a boyfriend or potentially marriage. They want to get with a type of guy where, like, you see, look, all y'all wanted him, but he chose me. He put the ring on my finger. I'm the one with the trophy. That's how they look at it. It's a huge competition. So if they feel that they can get with that guy, they can flex on everybody. Like, and the thing is, guys, you can't really blame them for viewing it that way. And some of you guys might say, well, hey, I don't have a big time Instagram. I don't have any followers. I'm not on YouTube. I don't do TikToks. I don't do none of that. So why can't a girl view me as if I'm good enough? Because, guys, what's not marketed doesn't mean shit. Guys, relationships and dating is somewhat of a business. Like, if you guys ever watched the 48 Laws of Power, like you read the book with Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power, I forgot the exact chapter number, but it says court attention at all costs. If people have a hard time seeing your product, then it's not going to get that much traction and you're not going to do well in your business. Why do you think when you see, like Nike, Foot Locker, NBA, NFL, you seeing commercials all over the place? Why do you think that is? Because they're trying to market their brand. They know that if no one sees the product they're trying to sell, they're not going to make no money and their business is going to die. So in dating, you should treat yourself as if you're your own business. If you never post pictures on Instagram, then no girl's going to see you. Like, and this is what kills me with a lot of guys. Guys think it's okay to have an Instagram with no profile picture. No profile picture, no nothing. Like, no one even knows who you look like. I don't understand why guys think they can have a picture with their fucking cat from the 6th grade and they think that's okay. I'm telling you, I don't know why they think that's attractive, but hey, teach his own. But nonetheless, if you really want to have success in dating, you have to market yourself. And being publicly noticed is a big way for you to market yourself. And and women, y'all cry about women being opportunists and they want guys who are have going that they have something going for themselves. Think about it. Why would you even cry about it? If your sister was out there dating and she was looking for someone to be with long term, would you want her getting with someone who's broke and they're not doing anything? They don't even have a car. They're not doing anything at all. Would you want your sister getting with someone like that? No, you would not. So stop crying about girls wanting to get with guys who are actually doing something and they actually have a plan for what they want for the future. And also, too, listen, like, it gives us the most leverage. When women are born, they get their value, because they have a pretty face. Over time, when they go through puberty, they start getting a good looking body. Over the course of time, they start growing into themselves at an earlier age. So it gives them more value. Anything a man has to get, he has to work for. But that works to our advantage because no one can take it away. Think about it. Girls look good on Instagram. They look good in those dresses, slim, thick. They have a shit ton of followers. They're getting a whole bunch of likes by guys who are fucking suckers. And they think them liking them pictures is the fastest way that they're going to get the pussy. They're doing all that 24/7. But at some point, that runs out. It runs out very fast. I'm telling you, like, how many girls, they just lose themselves after high school? Guys, listen, I graduated high school a few years ago, right? And some of the girls that I really thought looked good, they look like shit now. I'm telling you, man, they don't look the same at all. Now you have some who are maintaining their looks, but at least half of them really do look like shit. You could tell that their best days is behind them unless they have a miracle. So it's not that bad. If you're willing to actually try and put in the work to lose weight, go to the gym, get a side hustle, make some money, it's not that hard to stand out. It's really not that hard. It works to your advantage if you are a success object. It does. Now, I'm not saying use your money to, get chicks to like you. I'm not saying that. Like, please don't do that. But if girls are attracted to you by your success, it gives you a lot more leverage. In dating and even in relationships, it's all about leverage. It's not about how much she likes you or how much she loves you. Those are feelings. Those can always go away. Anytime when you have leverage in a relationship, it makes your girl dependent on you. If you're dating and the girl that you're dealing with sees you as the best option, it makes her dependent on you. It's all about dependency. It's not about love at all. It's not. Like, why do you think, perfect example, look at Moneybag and Ari. Ari, like she's like a I don't know, I think she got that kid with G Herbo, but she's with Moneybag now. And Moneybag cheated, he had other girls, he was cheating on her, so I'm not gonna sit there and deny that. But why do you think she hasn't left him yet? It's not about love, because she knows that she can't replace him. Think about it. And the thing is, guys, you can't replace a millionaire. A lot of girls will be in the comments saying that, oh, you shouldn't accept cheating and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. You try replacing a millionaire. It is very, very, very difficult to do something like that. But the reason why Bag can get away with cheating and his girl can still stay there is because he's the catch. He's the catch. He's a very successful music artist. The dude's a multi-millionaire and he's publicly known everywhere he goes. So he can get away with cheating. But the guy who's not on his level, he can't do it that much. That's just what it is. So anytime when you're on, well, maybe not a Moneybag level, but at least if you have something going for yourself and, you stand out to a certain extent, it gives you leverage, and that's what you need in the game today. You cannot rely on love or being liked by the girl that you with. So to sum it all up, 50 is 1000% correct. Guys, get a legit Instagram profile. Just get, I'm not saying you gotta have all the status in the world. I'm not saying that. You don't have to be addicted to it, but have at least 5 to 10 pictures and get a legit profile picture and start taking some professional pictures. Look like something. Come on, think about it, man. If you know you're attractive and you got a cute face, why won't you post it? I don't understand. Some guys will say, oh, well, I don't really like taking pictures. Yeah, nigga, because you ugly. That's why. That's why you don't want to take pictures, because you're probably fat in the face. You got a big ass stomach, you know what I'm saying? You can barely fit your jeans, your teeth are yellow as hell, and you probably don't want to take any pictures because you know that most girls are not going to like your ugly ass. So if you want to change that, I suggest you start going to the gym. I'm telling you, man, when you start going to the gym and losing fat in your face, you will feel more confident to take pictures. So take some pictures and put it on your profile so you can start getting publicly noticed. You don't have to be the richest guy in the world, man, but you got to have some type of visibility today. The dating, the way dating is now, especially on social media, it is very competitive. It's very competitive, man. You're not the only guy out there. So you having a picture, a gray circle with no profile picture, or a picture with your mom that, that y'all took when you was 5 years old, that's not going to fly. That's not going to fly at all. Oh, and another thing too, you want to know why not having a legit profile could hurt you? Because anytime when girls are around guys, they go after the best looking guy. So let's say, you're out with your friends, at least 2 to 3 guys, maybe 4, and they go after the guy who's the best option in their eyes. And let me tell you something right now, the guy who has no profile picture, or he's basically invisible on Instagram, it's going to be a big red flag against him. Because in their minds, a girl's going to say, so you have no profile picture? No pictures at all yourself? Something might be a little wrong with you. That's just how they view it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but that's exactly how they view it. You have to be one of the best looking guys in your group. You have to be. Think about it. And if you think that I'm bugging for saying that, or, I'm thinking too hard about it, okay, fine. Let's just say you're right. You go tell that to the good looking or the chick who's probably a 7, but she loves hanging around fat bitches. Yeah, you want to know why she loves hanging around fat bitches? Because if she hangs around these ugly ass hoes who got their gut hanging all over the place, and they sweat every time they walk every 5 minutes, they're going to automatically stand out because no guy wants to approach a girl who looks like shit. And they know that. That's why they hang around ugly ass chicks 24/7, so it helps them stand out. If girls know it and they can use that that playbook, you would be an idiot not to take the same play out of their playbook. Now, I'm not saying, hang around guys who ain't doing nothing to make yourself look good. I'm not saying that, but just go to the gym and look like something. Go get a job, like start a side hustle, like go out and have some hobbies, go to basketball games, go to football games, go out to the city, do some shopping, just do something, travel. Like the problem with some of you guys is that you really don't want to put yourself out there because you think it's a chore. You guys can get some type of visibility on the internet or get at least some visibility outside, but you don't want to do that because you really don't want to socialize like that. Socializing feels like a chore to you. That's how I see it. So as long as you really think like that, and as long as that's your mindset, you're not going to really get that far. You're going to be the person who never markets themselves at all, and then you're going to wonder why so many girls overlook you. Like, think about it. Like, how can you get mad at a girl for overlooking you when she can't even see you? That's all I got to say. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what y'all think in the video, and I'll see y'all later.